You might be asking, what about the thumbnail, Ninja Hawk, for my Journey Part 1 for Halo? Well, guess what? I certainly can tell you where I got it from, and it's none other than my favourite Halo game of all time, Halo 2. Yep, and you can definitely see why. Anyhow, let's get into the behind the scenes. The difficult task was, how was I going to make the same thing? Well, I said to myself, you know what, I actually wanted to do something of my own, and thank God, because wow, this is a pain. In theory, this part should be very easy, just copy the same shape, all good stuff. Nope, you actually have to do a lot more than just copying the shape, but also having to come up with something of your own, which was even more painful than I show on the footage right here. For the front cover, on the other hand, I had multiple ideas. Let's see what they are. Originally, I was gonna have the multiplayer grid as the front cover because I thought it was pretty awesome. Went to stretch into full screen mode and yuck, I just couldn't do it. Originally, I was going to have myself like this in the thumbnail, but then I went to think about it and I was like, nah, I don't think it would look that great. Originally, this was going to be the thumbnail and it was going to be me and 3 other characters I made up, but then I was like, you know what, how about I save that for another time when maybe I could probably do it with like someone and 3 other people in a 4-player mode. Who knows, maybe that might happen in the future. I thought to myself, well, you know what, because I don't have 4 people with me, why not do one where it's just me by my own? And then I just thought, nah, it's not worth it. Another idea I had in mind, though, I don't really have the talent to pull it off yet, so who knows, maybe in the future. Ascension was going to be one of the 3 pictures down the bottom, though I said to myself, you know what, I don't really need it at all. I was looking for Halo 2 backgrounds until I came across this one, which came from Halo 3 multiplayer background. I knew, yep, I need to add this as the back cover, and that is how I got it. My final thoughts, I am mega satisfied that I pulled this off. In fact, I gotta tell you, it sounds more satisfying than I make it out to be because, well, only me can tell that I know exactly how I felt. What else? Oh yeah, the challenging parts. Well, the most challenging parts of this video, I can name them, and there's mainly just 2 because, well, these 2 were a pain in the ass to do. 4-player split screen. It sounds easy, just plug in all 4 controllers. Well, what if my camera went not great, which it actually did happen, and yeah, adjusting the camera with 4 controllers around wasn't exactly the most comfortable experience ever. And the other one being the back cover of the thumbnail, which, well, the video already shows you how much of a pain in the ass that is, and so satisfied with what I pulled off, and I could safely say to this very day this is one of my accomplishments, so I'm so happy I was able to pull it off. Not gonna lie, when I got to the second journey part video and got to the section where Halo Reach was, I felt like I could have done a better job, and it didn't help that my headache kicked in, and yeah, I could definitely tell it's my second dose of COVID-19 because it was more than just a headache, it was painful. Yeah, it's much harder than it is to describe it. In fact, I have one right now. So anyway, cut over to the next clip. For part 3, I wanted to do something with like a 343 background, but then I was like, you know what? Because the franchise has got worse the front covers and stuff, and even just worse the video games, why not we make like a lazily made cover? So I figured, you know what if I show myself covering myself while holding the Halo 5 cover? That would be pretty cool, and you know what, it does do a good job at reflecting how crap the franchise has got since 343 handled it. Originally for part 2 journey during the 360 timeline, I wanted a glowing effect around me because I wanted like that cool greenish like white Xbox 360 look, though when I went to do it myself, as you can tell, I was not really satisfied with it, and I'm happy with what I've got instead. One of the other ideas for my second part journey was I was going to go for a Halo Reach background, but just like the Halo 2 I did, though this time around I was getting bored of it, so I figured I'll try and come up with something of my own, and it took a while. It wasn't easy at all, but it finally paid off. As for Halo 5 section, I had so much fun, it wasn't even funny. Like, I didn't have to think of any expectations since I just didn't care about the free-for-free games. I was like, yeah buddy, I'm gonna just make my own fun background, and it's easily one of my funniest backgrounds. One of the other texts I was going to put instead of let's pose for no reason was going to be let's pose like idiots, but because I didn't want to be caught out for saying something offensive, so I instead did let's pose for no reason, and to be real, I'm actually more satisfied with that instead. I, however, did make one mistake, which is what you can see those missing spots, for example, that I didn't get the checkerboard pattern on. Though, to be real, since this is meant to be a lazily designed cover, it doesn't really matter. My favourite was Halo 5's first level cutscene. I didn't include this in the final thing, but I was laughing my butt off the first time. I can't stop laughing at all. I'm having such a... This is no joke, this is how I've been feeling making Halo 5. I can't believe I can say... No kidding, this is how... The behind the scenes, oh dear, this is good. This perfectly sums up how I felt the Halo 5 section. I can't stop. Oh dear, thank God I'm stopped for now. Second favourite, the scene with Buck on the first level. I figured because he does say something to do with God, I wanted to add in a pretend fake ass God that I did, and oh man, that was so funny to do.
Say, before we make this jump, anybody want to say a few words?
I figure if God can hear how scared I am, so can everyone else.
I don't know how what the hell did I just experience? By the end, I have used so much storage, but I'm so happy that I don't have this much anymore. You might be wondering, how did I do the random multiple voice changing dude on the Halo 4 section? Well, this is how I did it.
What's up, this is the Nobody Dude. If you don't like Halo 4 and over, tough luck. This is how Halo is going to be. It's going to be the next Call of Duty.
Wouldn't you believe it, that was originally not going to be the final idea. Instead, it was going to be this one, but I'm so happy I didn't do it.
What's up, this is the Nobody Dude. If you don't like Halo 4 and over, tough luck. This is how Halo is going to be. It's going to be the next Call of Duty.
The last final idea was I was going to shoot the free-for-free Halo games. I was going to do this, and then I was just going to go bang, bang, bang. Or even do the McCree, it's high noon, bang, 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 in like first-person view, but... looking at the timestamp, nah, it just wasn't that great. And I had this even before it was long, though. To be honest, it didn't really need it, so I just scrapped the idea in general, and I'm happy I did, because I can save that for another time, for another video altogether. But anyway, that's pretty much all the scrapped ideas from here. Thank you all so much for spending the time to watch this video. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe. Take care everyone, and here's a blooper I left. Halo 2, to this very day, not only is it just a ginormous amount...